Hey guys, Mindy Bartlett Squilace here. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, so I wanted to go ahead and do one. I just finished a 4-mile run, and on the run, I was listening to one of the ILN products in the professional membership section, and I wanted to just kind of recap what Mark Hoverson was saying in case you need a little kick in the pants. I want you to understand that lately my business has gone crazy, and the reason it has is because I have allowed myself to let go of all of the programming that I was given from the time I was very small, telling me what it meant to be successful and what the limits to that were. You see, looking back, I made a big mistake, and that was to get my master's in education. Now, not because I didn't love teaching, but because by doing that, what I told myself was that at best, if I one day decided to become a principal, which I really didn't ever want to do, then I might be able to break $70,000. You see, I put my mind in a box at that moment, and that was because of what society told me. And the point of this is that I love teaching. And so I was willing at the time to do that, because I couldn't imagine doing anything else for the rest of my life. And I realized very early on that I had one life, and I had to be authentic, and I had to do what I loved. But I allowed myself to think that meant sacrificing money, which in turn meant sacrificing vacations with my family, sacrificing some of the basic pleasures of life, and looking at those as lucky, unnecessary extras. And so what I found when I started in online marketing and internet marketing, network marketing, is that I had been told that I was capped, but that I had a platform that I could teach from, and I could coach and I could influence in a way that I could show people the answer to this, which is that you don't have to be capped based on your education and your job choice. If you want to be an artist, then let me show you how to use network marketing to make thousands and thousands of dollars. You need to start looking at your life as your life and get out of your own way. And once I did that, the first change I made was every day I started waking up. I didn't look at Facebook. I didn't open the newspaper. I didn't turn on the television. Instead, I opened up whatever motivational literature I had in front of me. And that's how I began. And I'm telling you right now that if you're stuck in this place where you want it so bad, you can taste it, but you're so scared to fail. Maybe you've already failed. Maybe you've bought products and systems and you just think, you know what? It's probably not the system, it's me. You're right. You're right. But if you want this bad enough, join me and let me show you how to do it, because I was there, and it was the most frustrating thing because I realized every day I was getting farther away from my dream. I was allowing more self-doubt to get into my mind. I was allowing people, I didn't want to tell anyone what I was doing because I knew that they would laugh. The reason they laugh is because it is uncomfortable for anyone to imagine that they're missing out on that. And so they laugh at it and they call it a scam. And they say it's impossible because we've all been programmed the same way. So now, let me allow you to let that go. Why don't you take the chance and say to yourself, either I can spend the next 40 years of my life in a job that doesn't make me happy, where I look forward to the weekends and being away from that job, or I can create my own life and enjoy what I do to make money and spend most of my time not making the money to survive, but living the life from the money I've made in my off time. And that's what has started to happen to me. And I would love for you to join me. And no, it's not going to be easy. It is simple, it is very straightforward, but let me show you the pieces of the puzzle. And if you haven't yet gone through my 10-day training, you've got to start there because I lay it out in a very systematic manner. As always, call me. My phone is starting to ring off the hook, so if you don't get me, please find me on Facebook. That is the #1 way to get in touch with me and begin a conversation. Okay, allow yourself to imagine just what if. And let me take you there. Let me show you what I've done. It's already all been done. You're not going to have to recreate anything. All you have to do is take the chance and give yourself enough credit that you can do it. All right, have a great Sunday.